At Madison Square Garden, Dar Williams performed with the British folk musician Billy Bragg. He came to the back of the stage to speak with reporters last night about the influence of Pete Seeger's music on his own politically conscious music.
Pete has been a constant since the days of Woody Guthrie, you know, and to meet with him and talk with him, with someone who rode the rails with Woody, who sang with Paul Robeson, who stood up against McCarthy, who marched with Dr. King. You know, I mean, he's like a history of our tradition, and I'm part of that sort of like political song tradition. And Pete he's right through. He runs through it like a constant stream. He reminds me of a redwood. He's like a redwood, really. And we see him standing tall in the forest, and so to be here today and be part of this. And particularly, as I was saying on stage, you know, he encouraged me to rewrite the words to the Internationale, which is like, you know, the national anthem of the left. I would never have even tried such a thing had Pete not, you know, encouraged me to do it. And his belief in me and my ability to do that, that's the influence he's had on me.
Billy Bragg, what about Pete's anti-war stance and combining that with his art and his music? How is that influenced?
Very crucial, really crucial. Because obviously, you know, the imperial wars that my country has been involved in, not first in Northern Ireland and then moving on through the 80s and the Falklands and elsewhere around the world, you know, the anti-war songs that Pete wrote have a strong connection. And he's kind of influenced also with the civil rights movement. The civil rights movement in America was a very strong politicizer around the world. You know, the Northern Ireland troubles began with a Catholic civil rights movement. That was the start of it, and that was influenced by the civil rights movement in the United States of America. So the culture of that battle kind of transferred to our culture, and we sing the songs that Pete wrote or took part in popularising. We sang those as well. Anti-war, still today, anti-war, anti-capitalist demos. I sang last time I sang the Internationale was on the steps of the Bank of England at the G20 demonstration on April the 1st. So you know that connection. And people coming round again to that tradition, I think tonight is very, very timely.